Hello, my name is Trae Heeter. My life has been very stable and I have been fortunate to have had a pretty normal development. Since day one, I have been a very happy, healthy, and sometimes shy person. It all began on November 24th, 1991 in the great state of Texas. I was born 8 pounds, 9 ounces to my lovely parents, Eric and Inez Heeter. Being the youngest of 5 children forced me to grow up quick and I always had someone looking out for me. When I was an infant, I definitely fit into the sensory motor stage of Piaget's cognitive development. I always touched, tasted, and got into everything. My brothers and sisters were always there to help me with whatever I needed, and always gave me a lot of attention. Being the baby of the family is definitely something that I have enjoyed throughout my life. Early in my life, my family was really the only factors influencing my development. According to Erickson's stage of development, my early life would relate to stage 1, or the trust versus mistrust crisis. My parents were always there when I was young, and when I was born, my mom took a year off of work to support me. A lot of my family lived nearby as well, so I was always given more than I could ever ask for. Because of this, I learned to trust people and to have faith in future events. Going into my elementary years, a lot of things in my life began to change. My family and I moved to Indianapolis from Texas during the summer before my first grade year due to a job change for my dad. The move to Texas made my family even closer because we needed to be there even more for each other. This major event in my life can be related to Uri Bronfenburn's exosystem stage. My dad receiving a job in Indianapolis indirectly influenced my life and brought about many new changes. I attended 3 different elementary schools before I finally found a home at Indian Creek Elementary School. I met my best friends while in elementary school and participated in different sports and other activities. This is also where I began my academic foundation and learned the importance of education. While in elementary school, learning was very engaging, fun, and also had a purpose. The great theorist John Dewey thought this was very important, and that is something I definitely agree with. A memorable experience that I can relate to Dewey would be Exchange City. This event took place in 4th grade, and it was fun because it related the real world to the school. This activity definitely had a lasting impact on me, as I still remember it today. Also, during my elementary years, I was in the pre-conventional part of Kohlberg's ladder of moral development. I did things in order to obtain personal rewards or to avoid personal punishment. As I went into my middle school years, I began not only to mature physically, but also socially. I attended Fall Creek Valley Middle School where I spent 3 great years of my life. Sports became more important to me and something that I look forward to. This is where I discovered my bodily, kinesthetic intelligence while I played football, basketball, and also participated in track and field. Also during my middle school years, I joined the band and began playing the tuba. This was a very new experience for me, and while doing it, I learned the importance of arts and music. I found a creative side of me that I didn't know about before, and being in the band allowed me to develop even more personally. I never attended a Montessori school, but being in the band showed me that music and arts can teach students a lot of different things. Also in middle school, I began to make decisions to seek the approval of my peers around me. This relates to stage 4 of Erickson's theory and forced me to make some bad decisions. Luckily, I was able to learn from these mistakes and figure out what was really important in my life. High school was another important developmental time in my life. This was a new experience for me, but during my freshman year, I had 2 of my older siblings there with me to help get me through. Having them there helped me feel more comfortable and I could concentrate on school and athletics. Football was very important during my high school years, and I created some great bonds with some of my teammates. This is where my relationship with God comes in with the zone of proximal development. I learned that with my teammates and people around me, I could accomplish a lot more than what I could do by myself. This was a major moment in my life because it helped me to not be selfish and allowed me to make those around me better. Throughout the hard times, games, and practices, we became more than friends. This is the time in my life where people outside of my family became important to me, and I was able to put trust in them as well. During this time, relationships in my future became very important. Being a football standout gave me the opportunity to play in college, and that is something that I had always wanted to do. My social life continued to improve as well. During my senior year, I was voted prom king and was able to share this accomplishments with my friends. This was a major moment in my life because it let me know that I could be myself and would be accepted by my peers. My college decision was based on academics and athletics. I chose Butler University for its great academic values as well as the opportunity to play Division I football while being close to home. I could not have made the decision without my great family and friends around me. Attending Butler University has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. My faith in God and the great support of family and friends around me has allowed me to make this opportunity possible. I've met many great people, and the opportunities that I've been given to develop as a person are countless. My Burner's ecological system has also expanded as I entered not only high school but college as well. I still have my family and close friends, however, I have added some new family and friends that I enjoy spending time with. As I continue to develop in life, I hope to continue on the positive path that I have been on so far. As a teacher, being aware of the developmental stages of my students will help me better understand them in order to assist them in becoming better people. Understanding where a student is will allow me to base my lesson plans on their level of interest and their values.